Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just water it. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. This is my area that I work in on my table where I do my videos and repot my plants, but it's also kind of my junk room. I have too much stuff and a combination of not enough space, storage space. So that really makes for a crowded house. So yeah, as you can see, I need to get rid of some stuff and I need to get some storage solutions. But today, for now, we are going to repot this plant because it's in serious need. All right, I think I've got everything set up now. We are going to repot this purple passion. It's really not quite root bound. I forget which one the other, oh, it's the other one. It's my Madagascar tree that's root bound coming out the bottom. But you can see I've got some new growth right here, which is great. Some new growth right here because all these little leaves are brand new. There's some new growth right there. But it's been home with me now for, I don't know, a month or so, maybe a little longer. Definitely needs to come out of this pot. This pot, not only is it too small, but Walmart tends to put their stuff in, it's a very heavy peat based soil, and I need to get it in something normal. So you can see these are pretty much the same size. When I drop it in, there's no room to grow. So we are going to put it in this next size. I believe this is a 6-inch pot. This is a 4-inch pot. So when I bought these, I believe I bought 4, 6, and 8, and this would be the 4 and the 6, I think. So what I think I'm going to try, since I think this pot might be a little too big for the repot, I think I'm going to experiment and put some bark on here and then also in the soil itself, sort of for aeration. But I just want to put like a layer. If it is too big and I put a layer of this, it might be like a little barrier to kind of help it not just be sitting in such a huge pot. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but we're gonna try and just kind of do that. Just a little bit. Nothing much. Nothing much. Now when I put the dirt in, or I at least mix up the top a little bit, now when I put the plant back down, I have something for it to sit on. So it's not just trying to fill up all of that soil with the roots. Because apparently, you know, if it were me, I would think, let's give it something to grow into. Let's give it something so it can stretch its legs. But apparently, no, they're pissy plants. They're really a pain. Not these little purple passion, but just plants in general apparently don't like to stretch their legs. So let's take this out. Oh, this always kills me. I just don't like it. Let me squeeze it a little bit. Ugh. There we go. Woo, that's dry. Look at how dry that is. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can see the water line. That's definitely the top inch. Is definitely dry. Now, as you guys know, I like to kind of break it apart a little bit. Oh, I hate roots that are thin. I've gotten, like when I started trying to work with my orchid, wow, did I like those roots. They were large and you could tell exactly what was going on. I'm going to see if I can pull some of these dead leaves out. Oh, that one's not long for this world. Okay, let's see. Did the leaves fall out? That was peat. Where'd the dead leaves go? Oh, there it is. I just can't see it. Well, maybe not. I swear there was a dead leaf in here. I guess it fell out and I just don't see it. Okay, let me I don't want to hurt the root system. I just want to kind of loosen the soil a bit so that when they do start to reach out, it's a little bit easier for them. And I'm just kind of pinching. Yep, definitely time to put this in a new pot. I would imagine this was started in this pot from a seed. So now let me get some soil. down in the center. Whoop. And I've already got this mixed. It is just Miracle-Gro, just indoor potting soil, nothing special. Just regular old potting soil and some perlite. And you guys know me. If you don't, I absolutely have to have my plants straight up, or it will, and in the center, or it will bug me every time I look at the plant. Now, I'm just going to fill that in with some additional soil. Normally, I went and picked up, from Walmart, I picked up some, I think it was 3 for $1 spoons in the utensils, like kitchen utensils section. And I sometimes will use those when I can't get in where I need to. I don't happen to have one of those right now. Ooh. See, oh, that's really high. I hate when I do this wrong. So as you can see, that's the root base right there, if you can see in the light. So I do not have the soil level right, which means thankfully it's not in there very deeply, but I need to pull it out. Oh, don't do that. I need to pull out some soil and pop this back down. And hopefully this orchid bark, which is what I have in here too, just because I'm just not, I tend to, when I say I just water it, that's an understatement, because I water it a lot, which is never a good thing. All right, so I add orchid bark to mine, which is not a problem. It's not an issue. It's actually not a bad thing for your plant. So it gets the perlite, it gets the orchid bark, and then it's 2 parts soil, 1 part perlite, and I think a 1/2 part orchid bark. Now, still not high enough. I didn't realize I needed to keep it that much. I need to keep it just below the edge of the cup so that it sits. I can get enough soil to cover the top where the plant's actually coming out. And I just want to make sure that this is not packed in there to the point where the poor plant can't get anything. Alright, let's see what that does. Wow, I didn't realize it was, I just put all this bark in here. I didn't realize I had that much dirt. Let's try again. Maybe I'm not pulling enough out. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, I know. I just took dirt out to add dirt back in. But I just don't want it sitting directly on the bark. This may or may not make a difference, but we're going to find out. Okay. Okay. It's definitely not centered. All right, let's add a little. Oh, this is a mess. God, I'm bad at this. And I'm just using some of the old dirt that was in it. I don't know, make it feel more like home. Sorry if I'm not talking, guys. I tend to focus and stop talking. I'm also going to be pushing some dirt into the center and trying not to smash these leaves like I just did. That leaf's probably going to need to come off. If it doesn't now, it will later. I just want, there's these grow, the way they grow out of the center of the plant like a bunch. It's not like one center root or something like that. It's a bunch of little stalks, if you will, that come out of the center of the crown, or that make up the crown. And so what I want to do is make sure that they are covered well. I don't know if that's right or wrong, it just seems logical. Big piece of bark right there. Why is this one so dirty? Okay. Kind of push down a little bit on it. Okay, it looks like, so you can see under there, see there's multiple, and they all come up out of the dirt like that. So you want to make sure you get those covered real well. And it looks like they are. I don't like potting something this close to the top edge, but I'm not redoing this again. This might be one that I bottom water. How do you guys water your plants? Do you water from the top down? Like you just pour some on the top? Do you water from the bottom into the saucer and then just let it suck it up? How do you guys water? I do my money tree. The way I do my money tree, I do my money tree from the bottom up. I just put the little saucer because it's kind of picky about how much water it likes. It seems to have done well for me. What I don't want to do is kill my money tree. I'm hoping it brings me money. I really don't want to kill the money tree, so that's why I water from the bottom. Everything else pretty much gets watered from the top. All right. All right. Well, guys, thank you for helping me water or helping me repot my purple passion plant. Hopefully it does well. I'll come back to you guys with a new update in about a week or so, and we'll see how it went. As always, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe and share this with anyone you think might benefit from my mistakes. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for, because I just water it. It's about me just, oh, that's a beautiful plant. I can make that grow, and then killing it abruptly as I get it home. Because either I overwater it, which is usually the case, underwater it, which is what happened to that one right there, or I get some weird pest like that bug that was in my corn plant, which I don't even know how I'm gonna remove it if I'm terrified to touch the whole plant. I don't want to get within 3 feet of it, so I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of it. But if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Let me know how I'm doing. If I talk too much, if you talk too little, if you want to see me cover something else, please let me know. Any engagement you want to give me in the comments is welcomed. I will do my best to answer your questions. And if I don't know the answer through my own experience or through my own trial and error mistakes, I will look it up and I will do my best to answer the question for you. As always, have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in.